Hello, today's a new day, and I wanted to show and basically tell just a little something about why my sauce is different and how I come up with the way I do what I do and why I do it. So, this is my jerk sauce. And to me, I feel like this is a masterpiece because let me tell you something. I didn't just make this overnight. This is years of making to perfect the taste that it has. And one of the things I'm going to tell you is it was a merging of two. I actually did a video on it, but if you want to look at that, you could. However, when I first had jerk, I told you it was a guy who used to do his thing. So I wanted that taste. I wanted what he did back then. So I used to buy, I started off with this, the jar, which is fine. I still use this because in my eyes, it's like, let me see, it's paying homage to Jamaica. And one of the things I feel like about why I still continue to use the jar to add to mine is because it has the Scotch bonnet peppers, which that doesn't grow in America because it's just not the type of climate where those peppers grow here. So anyway, I started off with that. And through life, I've merged it with a barbecue restaurant that I used to go to. And I used to get the same thing, the chicken on the bread with the sauce, banging. So my thing was to merge the two, to recapture, again, the taste of both. So I can have the best of both worlds. So that's what it is for me. I make my own blend. So like I said, this is all me right here. The jar stuff that I use, that I've been using for years, I still use that. But this is where it's at. I'm trying to tell you. But don't get it wrong. All those three components and then some is what makes this what it is. And the only way you're going to know if you had it. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of banging jerk sauces and people do their thing. I'm just one of them. I've never claimed to be the best. But I guarantee you, I'll be one of the best you never had. I'm confident in that. Those who know, some people won't, whatever, people got selective amnesia, but that's okay. It's all good because it's not going to stop me because I'm trying to reach people who don't know me. And when you see me, you'll see what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still immerse. I'm going to use my immersion blender. And, because what you see is basically like garlic. And if you see like a leaf or whatever, that's like thyme. And I got bay leaf up in here. So don't be discouraged. This is magical. Because trust and believe me. I know the average person is not going to put the time or effort into doing what I do as far as mine. And the reason why I do what I do, and I'm not telling anybody all of my secrets, because, little story, I used to work in this office with this chick, and she used to like my perfume. So she was like, what was that you wearing? What's that you wearing? And I told her. So lo and behold, this chick went out and she outdid me with my own smell. Like, wait a minute, how that happened? So what I started doing is, okay, because I like to be unique. I like to, this is what my niche is. I blend, I mix, and I have a knack for bringing things together. This is why I deal with fusion. Because I'm looking for taste. So anyway, she wore what I told her. She wore it out. It wasn't my smell anymore. Now I'm not known for my smell goods. And yeah, I like to stand out uniquely. Don't even like limelight. But I'm the type. I like to take my showers, freshen me up, and put on my stuff. So what I started doing was I'll mix 3 or 4 things together. And the person will be like, oh, you smell nice. What you got on? I'll tell them one. That's it. That's the secret. Don't give everybody, because what people do is they try to outdo you. Because, yeah, that's what I learned from that. That was one of my learning lessons. Like, I'm not giving anyone everything that I do. But I know I got good stuff in here. And the only way you're going to know is if you ever tried it. Until then, you'll just be wondering. But like I said, I stand by mine's deep. And I only show it being put on different types of cuts of meat because I'm just showing like how it can go on other types of cuts of meat. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just all about my smoked jerk chicken, if you ask me, because that's what I used to get. So I just wanted to chat a little bit. I'm about to immerse this a little more. But this is good. And I make a big thing because I know once I start going, yeah, it's going to get utilized. So thanks for listening. And until then, stand by.